We can hop into Discord, whatever. And that goes for anybody. You want to just hang out and concentrate. Um, I believe. Yeah, I have a crafting voice chat in my Discord that you can hop in there. Send me a DM because sometimes I'm not always on and checking Discord. But send me a DM. Anybody can use it anytime. If we need to, we can, I would say stream a show, but we might get distracted. I did that the other day. I watched a stream and got so distracted I didn't do my work. Whoops. Oh no, Mousy. I'm selective about what I join. I want to support everyone, but I have muted and left a few because I need to. And actually, I'm not anywhere near my limit. Say I've got under 50. Um but there's a few I'm going to leave here soon. Just a couple cuz I don't participate. There's no reason for me to be there. I'm not in their streams anymore because my interests have changed. You know, that makes sense, right? I the muted ones are the ones I'm going to be leaving. I don't participate. I don't know why I'm in there. I muted them because they kept going off constantly, and I was like, okay, enough. I'm tired of these notifications. You know it, and that's fine. That's completely valid. Ooh, I always love good tea. I don't take it anywhere because there's no point, but I love a good tea. I like to hear about the tea. I don't like to be in the tea. Does that make sense? I like to hear about it, but I do not like to participate. Right? Yeah, some of them you join out of like support, or you're like, hey, this might be up my alley. And then you join and you're like, yeah, this is not up my alley at all. Not like I was hoping. And so you're just like, okay, I'm gonna quietly go kick a butt now. Run out the door. It's fine. You working today, Mousy? But yeah, there is my Sunday evenings have opened up a little bit. So I don't I don't mod for anyone on Sunday evenings. I don't really want to stream on Sunday evenings. Um so those are always a good day that I could hop into Discord. Um I don't prefer. I don't know. I've been when Vintage isn't streaming, I've been picking up Vintage's time slot like I did yesterday. And I know Vintage is going out of town this weekend for a retreat. So I haven't talked about it, but I'm going to go ahead and assume, since I've done it every other time, the Vintage can't make a Sunday stream, that I will be picking up next Sunday also. I need to talk to Vintage about it again, but pretty sure that's what's going to happen. And I don't mind it. I actually kind of enjoy doing a Sunday afternoon to evening stream. It's been working out. Now I will say, because chat chaosed on me and my throne yesterday, and Mousy, I don't know. Were you here? Were you here at all yesterday? I'm not sure. Anyway, Pix kind of attacked my throne and a little bit of my subs, which is kind of funny because Pix dropped a 5 bomb yesterday, and a 5 bomb was what I needed to unlock another animated emote slot, and I was waiting for it, because it's not even here yet. I don't think. I don't think I have it yet. No, it's not been approved. I'm waiting for approval on it. It's in the slot. I'm waiting for it. But the emote that I am waiting on, Vintage popped up for me for the time being until I can get it. This is going in. So Pix unlocked his own animated emote slot for that. Yes, that's animated, but he was so shocked that he's basically still. Okay, what am I missing? Today's been a light work day, just waiting on email responses. That's awesome. So T can be slightly triggering for some, but to TLDR, I was tagging one of the channels from a former mod with accusations towards a server owner slash streamer that involved an underage community member that wasn't made known to the rest of the community when the streamer changed their streams to 18 plus. It's more sketch that the streamer slash server owner literally deleted and rest certain channels in the Discord and released a response VOD. I get owning up to a mistake, but it's still a bit sus of the erasure. Wow, that... I'll just slide into my DMs because I want to know more T. I don't get triggered by T. Not really. But I also want to know more. Like, who? Who? Oh my god. Oh, even mousy. Mousy with receipts. But yeah. So Pix Pix did a thing yesterday, and I love him to pieces. Pix and Zach, and Pix did an anonymous, but he owned up to it later. But then he did under his own name, and then there was another person that said who dis, but I'm not sure if it's Pigs or if it's another anonymous. So but we have, hold up, let me, this is gonna be so many tabs. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Okay, that link to item. Give me 2 seconds because this is going to take a minute. Because, yeah. This is a lot. This was all just yesterday too. That's the insanity of it. Okay, I think that's it. Now, before I dox myself on accident. Okay, that one's fine. Okay. I'm blowing everything up so I don't... Okay. We're ready. Oh, dang. Okay. So, Pix. He said he did it under anonymous, but I have a scroll frame coming for my Wind Waker, because Wind Waker has got a fupa, a very big one. So I need something bigger to hold it. So that's there. Then we've got this pattern that I literally just put in. I'm excited for this one because I really, really like it. I know it's just a very simple black and white, but I still love it very much. Yeah, that you're probably gonna need one. I forget. You mentioned it before, I think, but I forgot how big it is. Hey, Carly. And then look at this. This, if you've been here or heard me on voice chat or you've been here for a while, I say whale shit all the time. Um, so whale shit. Yeah, I love it. And then we have this one coming, this pattern coming. And I don't have these little corners and I don't have the fabric. I need to order, I think it's Vintage Country Mocha. I need to order a ton of it because now I have, thanks to chat, all the books. And I need a ton of Vintage Country Mocha. Because, oh my God, I have all the books to make. And they're going to be so cool. And then I have the fabric. Oh, reach it from there. Oh. I have the fabric to this one. I bought because it was almost out of stock. A cone of what color? Right? Aren't they clean? This is from Stitching Book Club, and so is the fabric, but the pattern and the fabric both. I bought the fabric. Unless if I can remember what it is. It is hand dyed, but I cannot remember. Vintage Country Mocha is the fabric name that I need for the book. Vintage Country Mocha is the fabric name I need for the book. But yeah, so I have this pattern now and I already had the fabric, so I could technically start this now, and I'm excited because this was my favorite book as a kid. And movie. And then here's another book that got purchased. Like, what? Like, I don't even know. So here's another book, and then the embellishment pack got bought for the fungi book that is going on right now. So that means I'm getting the fabric, the mushroom charm, I believe this is felt, and the corners. Because what I'm getting is I forget which one I'm getting. Is it this one? No. I think I'm getting yes, I'm getting the full kit. So it's that. But 32 count Belfast Vintage Country Mocha is what fabric I need. Yeah, bump them up. Worth it. And then that came in and got me this one. And this is going to get stitched during the holiday season. This is one of my favorite memes. This is happening. This is happening. It is hanging on the wall when I get it done for Christmas. I'm just excited about it. So yeah. Things happened yesterday. And like, Mousy, you don't understand. I cried. I had tears, Mousy. Like, actually cried. Because not only did Throne get attacked, a mass amount of biddies got thrown, and I cried. I cried a lot. Yes, I leaked joy the hard way. Who's that Pokemon? This is a very good song for jamming out. There's a Purloin in chat. Yes, because yeah. And pickup notes came in and poked the train that happened, and like, it was like, yeah, it happened. So I got to crying. That was a whole thing. Yeah, of course pickup did. Like, And then it was like, "Are we breaking cat?" And like I was crying by then. It was done. I was done. I'm sorry, Sammy, but I get that. Um. So yeah, that happened. I have never, ever, ever cried on stream before until yesterday. So that happened. Oh, I forgot. I was not actually supposed to do that. I got so distracted. I forgot what. I know I'm supposed to do that, but not yet. Because GG on those catches. We got Carly, Mousy, and Sammy. Okay. And we have stop it. Stop it. Oh man. I thought that would be pretty fun. Actually, I changed my mind. Okie dokie. Morning, sunshine. Kind of what?
This is it didn't make that go.
It didn't.
No, it did.
It did.
I think.
Okay. Well, there is a little boy that is slightly ish calling out every now and then. I don't think he's completely awake though. You might want to check the camera first. You hear him? Mr. Cat woke up. Thank you, Carly. So this needle minder is actually a pin that I got at Box Lunch a while back. And I will take the actual pin out and lay down some this Gorilla Glue epoxy in clear, and you mix it. I lay it down like this, and it's for me, so I didn't care about how messy the back got, you know. And then instead of keeping both of my magnets on top right here, I actually put it on the back, so you can kind of see it split like that. One magnet's on one side, one's on the other, because I found that when I do this, I get a better seal with my magnet to the metal. So it kind of just pushes it down and I don't have to worry about any lifting. And then when it's finally dry, I just pop it together and we're good. It makes me happy. Yes. Yes, I want to go see it. I love Deadpool. Um, when our firstborn was born, we Mr. Cat wore a shirt with Deadpool on it that said, "I literally can not," and it was Deadpool tying a knot. So we dad joked the first one. But yeah, so I have a few like that. Um, so like here you go. There's the same. This one had a little. You can tell it kind of ran away from me for a moment, but it still works. It's fine. I have to do Casas and vintages still. I still have to do theirs because they are needed. They are necessary. Oops. There we go. Stop that. There we go. I just have them literally just stuck to my thing. I have a really cool back when Loki the series came out. That's his presidential pin. Um this one. Hey hey. Hey girl, hey. It makes me it made me giggle. And of course, I love Avatar The Last Airbender, and I found that and that was adorable. And all done the same way. Um a hot glue gun would work, but the epoxy will last longer. Hot glue guns are kind of more like, when you feel a hot glue gun stick, it still has that kind of gummy, mushy feel to it. Epoxy does not. And all you do is take this, squeeze a little bit out, mix it together with a toothpick on a piece of cardboard, from like a food something or other item that you're getting rid of. You put it on there and it sets in 5. I leave it for, I think it says to leave it for like 24 hours. You mix it for 20 seconds, apply surface within 5 minutes. Bond strength will decrease the longer you wait to apply. Clamp surfaces together or leave undisturbed for 30 minutes. Um, but I leave mine for a full 24 hours to make sure it's dry. Um, I have one that failed that I need to redo. So this is a Twitch pin, and I had a double magnet here. I did not wait the full 24 hours. Now this was flush. Everything was fine. So this one you can see stayed. But this one did not. So it's a little uneven. If I would have realized, one would fall off, I would just done it up in the center. I was trying not to cover the Twitch. But yeah, that's my Twitch enamel pin. But I find like this is an Azure Koi minder, one of my favorite minders. I'm not sure what Azure Koi uses to set, but they're pretty strong too. So yeah, not sure what they use to set. Um, yeah, that's basically it. It's mostly epoxy because it holds up to the putting it there and removing it kind of thing. Like even this clay one, can't really tell, but it is a hard glue right there. This one has a super strong magnet for what it is. It's amazing. So yeah, I think I need to find me a Final Fantasy needle minder. There you go. Mama Cat's got it. So yeah. Sorry. I am. Is this supposed to be thunderstorming today? Mama Cat? That's what Alexa's showing. And I'm curious. I'm checking my app really quick. It is 91 degrees out, but it feels like 97. Every now and then my computer gets a little wonky. Yeah, no, it's just a 3% chance, so I don't know. How weird. Yeah, that would not be a fun time. But yeah, Carly, that could be what happened to your old one. I mean, different glues can get brittle over time. And heat, the hot and the cold can affect it. Okay. Do need to. Where is? I'm trying to look. Got a few stitches that pop up every now and then. I'm trying to figure out my thread path that I want to take. And if I want to use like a separate thread and hop over, or if I just want to move a little bit, because there's one single stitch I need to put right here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. No, I don't like that. Yeah, come back here, needle. Hey, Hoisen, how's it going? Welcome in. I did a new start today because, I had to, apparently.
Who's that Pokemon?
Let's see. Flabebe. Hollered at Mr. Cat to tell him what Pokemon there was. Oh, we're in ads. Oops. All right. For those of you that are subbed and are here, we are going to take a very quick ad break. I will be back in about 4 minutes.